Hey guys, and welcome back to another Marvel Strike Force blog post video. To my left is the man Cdotts. Today is June 25th, 2021, and the title of the blog post is The Secret Avengers. As you can see from the picture, we have Sam as Captain America, and we have Sharon Carter. So let's dive in, see what we got today. This week's blog is for your eyes only, as we've got the confidential lowdown on two members of an upcoming team that works in the shadows. If you're not a fan of secrets, then keep reading for a repeating legendary event that's sure to be aces, a solid gold blitz, and handy events to improve your roster. First up, look to the sky for this newest patriotic protector. So, first up, we have Captain America, Sam, who is Sam Wilson, also known as Falcon. Everybody else. So he served in the Air Force's 58th Rescue Squadron, piloting the one-man X-07 Falcon flight suit. After finishing his tour of duty, he moved to DC, where he dedicated himself to helping his fellow veterans readjust to life after war. When he met Steve Rogers, also Captain America, on a morning run, they became friends, and subsequently Rogers called on his compatriot for aid. Donning his combat flight suit, Sam Wilson became the Falcon and eventually an Avenger. Falcon joined the frontline assault that engaged Thanos and defeated his Black Order army. Later on, when Steve Rogers reverted to his natural age, he entrusted his shield and the Captain America title to his longtime friend and partner, and Sam Wilson accepted and became Captain America. So he is joining the newly formed Secret Avenger team as a protector with high health and resistance, which is further enhanced with his kit's increased block chance. He's quite resilient as he has easy access to deflect through his basic and special abilities. He also fortifies his team with positive effects, ability energy, and speed bar, or turn meter as most of us call it. As for his team, he is part of the Secret Avengers and Avengers. However, we have hidden the Avenger trait in the character screen to help make the trait list easier to read. Secret Avengers will still appear when you filter by the Avenger trait, which is going to make it easy to sort. And you can slot Captain America Sam into most teams that need a powerful protector, as his special and ultimate can benefit most allies. Captain America Sam has many callouts to skill characters, as they'll get the most benefit and gain additional max health and raids. This team is going to be a raid team. This is a strike time video that's up. I will drop a link in the description below. You guys can go check out the strike time video. They go really in depth into the kits and how they work. Also give some ideas for ISO and team members to throw on until we get the rest of the team.
Yeah, let me say that they really want people to use the fortifier ISO for protectors.
Yeah,
like,
they do.
To the point, not just in the strike time video that they said it as the first option for Sam Wilson, but in the blog post they say he also fortifies the team with positive effects. It's like their choice of words is like trying to push you toward this ISO. It's like, how about you make it not suck and then people will use it? It's not hard. Like, it's ridiculous. Why? Just make it good. Then people will use it.
Yep.
There's always got to be one. There's always one class that no one uses, and no matter how hard you try, sort of like completely reworking the entire system, no one will ever use. And that's true in every game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's always a garbage class in every game that never will ever get used, and if you use it, most people laugh.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
This just so happens to be Fortifier, and again, short of them completely redoing Fortifier, or the entire system, Fortifier's gonna suck.
Yeah, pretty much. So the strike time video goes in depth with their kits, and so I'm not going to go into reading all of that. As far as a team for these guys, you're really looking at your Avenger skill, which is going to be Fury, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. Kestrel, even though she doesn't have the Avenger tag, and Zemo is going to be a good choice with Raider. Um,
Well, I at that same point, I have Kestrel. Like, this is where like I think a lot of people jump the gun too quick on Kestrel, where I think a lot of people, it's got to be close to like 80%. I don't know the numbers. Have her at damage or striker to increase her damage, and I'm like, this makes no sense. Like, the people that I talk to that like didn't do that and they pumped the brakes and like, here, let me test some things and like do it at like the lowest levels to see how well it does. It's like Raider seems like the best choice. It's like, well, now with these new characters, Kestrel as Raider makes 100 per complete sense on this team.
Yeah,
like,
Raider even Skirmisher really wouldn't be bad. She has a high focus already, but the increased focus to allow her to clear more debuffs or clear more buffs and land those debuffs, and then she calls a striker to assist is just going to be nasty. I mean, honestly,
like it short of seeing the mysterious third, we're only going to get two. Like you said, it's Sharon Carter and Sam Wilson. Short of the third person that we're going to get, I mean, if they have a call to assist, it might be game over. That you just put you put some people at with Skirmisher, and then you put these two new guys at striker, and it might be game over.
Yeah,
like, I don't know.
So Sharon Carter is the great niece of Peggy Carter, heroic freedom fighter from World War II who joined forces with the French Resistance and Captain America. Inspired by her great aunt Peggy's adventures, Sharon joined S.H.I.E.L.D. as an agent, though she hid her relation to her great aunt. She was trained as a deadly spy and became a highly trained martial artist, an expert marksman, and adept at espionage and computer hacking. This sounds like the American version of Black Widow. Just gonna throw that out there. After rebelliously assisting Captain America during the Avengers Civil War, she was branded an enemy of the state by the U.S. government and isolated from the intelligence community. Sharon Carter joins the new Secret Avengers team as a controller, and with high damage and high focus. She does tremendous damage in raids, and in those game modes she increases all of the damage of Secret Avenger allies, so you can't be wrong with bringing her into skill raid nodes. And if you're looking for an added bonus, Sharon Carter's special ability synergizes nicely with Kestrel's passive ability, as it applies defense down to up to 3 enemies. That'll help.
I mean, it doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Like, it just, like, this is the one thing where it's like, oh, hey, this is the one thing that was like, hey, we have one that, like, applies defense down. Well, we're just going to say it. Just use Kestrel on this team. Like,
Yeah.
It kind of speaks for itself, but I'm kind of glad, like, normally the stuff that speaks for themselves, they just, like, leave it that. They don't physically say, oh, just use Kestrel, and which they flat out specifically do.
Yeah, for sure. This is what we were looking for right here earlier. One of your first chances to recruit Sharon Carter will be in her upcoming event campaign, Conspiracy Theories. We'll have more information in the coming weeks, so be on the lookout. In the Strike Time video, when they were showing her kit, she had a Saboteur tag, which I am assuming is going to be the character tag that will be needed for this upcoming campaign event.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here like, well, I saw I saw it and I didn't want to like stop it and like, oh, it's like, oh, I need to see what this said, and I'm like, okay, this has got to be event campaign, because if it's a new character, they're not gonna give her,
Yeah.
a tag right away for something, for somebody else, that'd be dumb.
I completely agree. But here's her kit. Again, I'm not going to go through the kit because the Strike Time video does that very in depth. So next,
if you want the cliff notes, it's a lot of deflect and some defense down.
And
use Fury and Kestrel. Wait till third member comes out.
Yep.
That's it.
It's deflect, defense down, and a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's the Cliff Notes version. In other words, if you don't have skill built, buy these characters. Because they will make skill great.
Yep. Definitely. Alright, so next up we have the repeating legendary event. July 5th will be Star-Lord. So you need Guardians or Ravengers, a minimum of 5 stars to get him. He's fairly easy to get. He's also been very much power creeped out. However, he has found a new home with the Infinity Watch team until Adam Warlock comes out. But, having said that, Adam Warlock will be coming on this Monday.
Well, he's tech, right?
Star-Lord?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, if he was skill, which wouldn't make sense, like, tech makes sense for him.
Yeah.
Like, if he was skill, totally would say, oh my god, use him in the skill, like, you know, raids. Like, he's got an assist, he's got a blind, he's got literally everything that you'd want.
Ability energy. Ability energy.
Ability energy. You're like, then you throw these 2 other characters in the mix, and you've got now 2 characters that will be energy batteries. 1 to the whole team, 1 to it's just adjacent, right? Yeah, I think it's himself and an adjacent person, or the adjacent allies. So it's like, and I think it's only cosmic allies, right? Or is that a different?
Is
that Thanos?
That's Thanos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like a no-brainer. Then just put Sam there, and you'll always be getting energy, and like you'll just be using whatever the best ability is every time. Especially with Sharon Carter, always use that defense down, and then with Kestrel, always use her ult, and it's game over. But you know that's not the way it is.
Right. Yep. So keep an eye out for the shards of up to 7 required characters in your inbox, and the Going Nowhere bonus event to help bolster your Guardians or Ravengers. That will be the double drops for 24 hours on the campaign nodes. Upcoming blitzes. June 28th, which is Monday, will be Winter Soldier, so Bucky Barnes blitz. And then on July 1st, which is Thursday, will be a Captain America blitz. And in addition to earning the Captain America shards, there'll be 700,000 gold from the milestones and 3 to 4 gold orbs through ranked rewards. So this is in the neighborhood of 2 to 3 times the amount of gold we normally get from a blitz. So this will be a nice increase. However, some guys in my chat have just relayed information that Cerebro has said that the gold for the Blitz event is a one-time thing, and the other gold economy changes are on the way. So he wanted to get that information out, so there it is. So this is a one-time increase in gold. Would have been nice if it was more than that, but it is something, so I'll take it and be happy with it.
I mean, it's 4th of July. Like, I would assume that since 4th of July is on Sunday this year, that they're going to kick off that summer, you know, whatever event it is then. Because that's normally when those events start, is on either on a Sunday or a Monday. And I would assume that they're just, because it's before, you know, that way you do it the whole weekend, or makes you do it the whole weekend, because they know that people won't play the game over 4th of July weekend.
Right.
But this is only Milestone, so like it gives the incentive to Milestone and chill, you know, 100%.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would 100% say that, like, okay, hey, this is kind of your kickoff for the summer event or whatever. And I wouldn't be surprised if next week's blog post you'll start seeing stuff like, oh, hey, on Monday starts this, and it'll just be kind of like a good little kickstart.
Yeah. Like, was it last summer they had the fireworks orbs or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So and this is
and I think it started about the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but coming Monday is Adam Warlock's legendary event. You will need the 4 X Factor members at 5 stars and Jubilee. There are also ISO requirements as well. This is the first Mythic legendary event. So on June 27th, which is Sunday, is the main voyage of the 2-bit detectives, which will be double character shard payouts for X Factor characters from campaign nodes. That would be Multiple Man, who is on Doom 3.9, and Polaris, who is on Cosmic 1.6. And then there will be a second running of that on June 30th, which is Wednesday. So be prepared for that, guys. Save your energy if you need those characters. Need some last-minute shards to get Adam Warlock.
Yeah, I heard rumors of the 2 times, running it 2 times, and I'm like, doing math in my head, and I'm like, okay, the offer I need came today, and I have this many days and 2 times events, and I was like, I could do this. And I started running numbers.
Nice.
And the numbers, like, just weren't coming up. I was like, right. It's like, well, yes, it's awesome that they're running 2. Now I'm going to be mad if I end up getting, I think I needed 70 or 80 shards. I think it was 70 shards. If I end up getting 70 shards in this next week, I'm going to be mad. But that's the rub, right? I paid $30 to be,
Oh yeah, I know.
to make sure I got it.
Yeah, I know. I did it too.
So,
but
it's nice. Like, it was kind of weird though that like everyone was like freaking out. Like I had people messaging me and be like, "When's the 2 times event?" And I'm like, I don't know. They'll announce it. And I was like, why haven't they announced it yet? And it was like, because it's probably in the blog post.
All right.
So it was.
Yep. Then on July 2nd, which is Friday, we will have the Relic Hunt for Catalyst parts. And on July 1st, which is Thursday, we will have the double shard payouts for hand characters. So keep an eye out for that if you guys need them. And that is it for the blog post.
Commanders. Oh, I did that early.
That's all right. So yeah, so if you guys need any more information for the kits or anything, by all means, check out the Strike Time video. They go into them in depth. The link for this video will be in the description below. Cdotts links will be in the description below. We do this live on Twitch, guys, on Fridays, so definitely come by and check us out. Cdotts streams, I stream. Come hang out with us. It's always a good time. And we'll see you guys next time.
Good luck, Commanders. Yeah. Got it right that time.
Bye, guys.